So in this video we're going to go over how to add a page, how to add a picture to that page, how to add a PDF to a page, how to assign that page to a particular section. So for example, Secretariat, there's many sub-pages. How to choose from a variety of templates. We have our default template with the events on the right-hand column. We also have a featured content template that shows whatever's featured in the home page slider on the right-hand column. And we also have a custom template where you're going to choose your own image, your own title, your own text, as well as a link if you choose to do so. So going here, let's assume you signed into your dashboard and you're here starting on your dashboard. You're going to go to this menu item called Pages. And here you'll see a list of all your pages. And you'll also notice these little dashes here mean subpages. So this closing is a subpage of 123rd Men's Cursillo. So for this one, we're going to add a new page. We're going to give this a title, and we'll call this just test page. And here's where you would add in all of your content. I'm going to grab some content from another page to use temporarily here. I'll just grab this from the About page. And so if I want to preview this, there's a preview button at the top right, and this is just going to show me a preview of the page. Your page title will always be shown in black at the top. So what I want to show now is how to add an image to this page, and a common way to add an image is floated off to the right of the text. So I'm going to start here where it says the Cursillo, and I'm going to click on Add Image. It's up here above your widget box called Upload Insert, and this will allow me to select an image from my computer, but more likely than not there are going to be in our library. So I'm going to click here on Media Library, and then I'm just going to find a picture, and we'll do this picture of Mel here. And so down here you want to see two things: alignment and size. So if this is actually a fairly small picture, but if it was really big, you could choose from thumbnail, which makes it really small, medium, large, or full size, as well as alignment, none, left, center, and right. So for now I want to do right, and I'm going to click this button, Insert into Post, and now we have this picture floated off to the right of the text. If I want to delete this picture, I click on the picture and click the little no smoking sign, or I can adjust the properties by clicking on this little edit image thing. What I might want to do is float this off to the left. Let's do that and click Update. Another thing I might want to do is just not float it at all. If I had an image that wanted to take up the full width of the page, I would choose None, and that way it would take up the full width of the entire page. But I kind of like it off to the right, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to the right, click Update, and now it's in there. And I'll click Preview again just to see it in there. So that's how you add a picture. Let's say I wanted to add a PDF down here. I'm going to make another line here and go up to this same menu, but instead of Add Image, I want to choose Add Media. Then I'm going to find the PDF from my computer. And it's very important that you give this a title. I'll show you why in a second, but this is already the title of the PDF, so that's fine with me. I'm going to click Insert into Post, and you'll see that the title is the link text. So whatever you put in there is going to be what people click on to see the PDF. So that's fine. I'm going to click Preview again. Come back out over here, and now if I click on here, it will download this PDF. So that's how you add a PDF. So I want to assign this page to a particular section. The About Us currently doesn't have any subpages, so I'm going to assign it as a subpage of About Us, and the way I do that is over here under Page Attributes and under Parent. So I'm going to assign About Us as the parent page, and then now if I click Preview, I don't think it's going to work until I actually publish it. Yeah, I'm going to click Publish. And then if I go out here to my About Us section, you'll see it now as a subpage in the About Us. And so here it is. And you'll notice that before, when there were no subpages for About Us, this submenu was not here. And as soon as I added a subpage, then this menu appears. So that's the way that works. So like I was mentioning, you can choose from a variety of templates. There's this default one that just has the upcoming events on the right. There's also featured content. I think that's the actual About page. Yeah, featured content will show 3 of the featured posts that are also shown in the homepage slider. And then we also have this custom one where I can choose whatever I want. So the way I adjust that is I'm going to go in here to my test page again, and it's under this parent attribute we have template. So we have default template, custom template, featured on right. Homepage is one you will never use. You're really just going to use default, custom, or featured on right. So let's try featured on right. I'm going to click update. I'm going to come back here to About, test page, and now you'll see I have the featured content here on the right. My other option was default, which you just saw, and your third option is custom on right. So I'm going to choose custom on right and click update. Come back here and refresh. And now you're going to see this blank box here. And it looks kind of funny if you don't put anything in it, but I have an example under the Contact Us page. I put a link to the National Cursillo, and so I have a title, National Cursillo. Here's a couple lines I took from the National Cursillo website, and then a link down here. So the way I would do that for my test page, coming in here, is through these things called custom fields, and they're actually at the bottom below where you put in all your content. So I'm going to select from this list of custom fields here, and I'm going to say widget title. I'm going to give this a title, which is National Cursillo. I'm going to click Add Custom Field. And then I'm going to select from the list again, and I'm going to say widget text. And here I'm going to put in those lines from the National Cursillo website. Here's the official online resource, blah, blah, blah. Let's put that in as the widget text. Click Add Custom Field again. And then at this point, let's just refresh. I'm going to publish just to show you what it looks like without the link. So we don't have a picture in there yet, but you'll see my titles here as well as my text. To add a picture, I want to go here to Set Featured Image. I'm going to click Set Featured Image, and then I'm going to look at my media library again, and I'm just going to choose this slide 2 thing here, even though it's not really the right size. You should have a variety in there that you can choose from, and I'm going to click this button here that says Use as Featured Image. I'm going to click Save All Changes, and you can actually just X out of here. So now you'll see this little featured image thing to your right that shows the image that you picked out. I'm going to click Update. Come back here to my test page and refresh, and now you'll see that this image, like I mentioned, it's not exactly the right size, but you'll see it here at the top of your custom widget. And I also want to add a link down here, so that's more custom fields. We go down here, select widget, well, what is it? It's link text. I'm going to call this National Cursillo and add custom field. And then widget URL is where I'm going to put the actual website address. And you have to put in the full one with HTTP. So that's HTTP, whatever the full website address is, and click Add Custom Field again. Let's update our page. And hit refresh. I'm not on the test page anymore. There we go. And now you'll see here's a link to National Cursillo. So you can add as much text to this right box as you want. Let me just copy this again. Click Update. But it is going to cut off after a certain length. You'll notice once it gets to the bottom here, it just stops, and you can only add so much there, or else it's going to run into this. So just be mindful of that. Let me get rid of all this extra. So this is how you add a page, add a picture to that page, add a PDF, assign it to a section, choose a template, and how to add a custom block to the right column. Thanks.